Aries, welcome to Illuminated Tarot. My name is Jenna. Today I'm here to do your reading for the week of January 29th through February 4th. We're going to take a look at your overall general energy, what you may not see coming, and get some important advice from Spirit. But let's first get into the energies, right? Oracle energies. What you can expect for the energy coming up. Energies that you're going to be moving through. Thank you for tuning in and for sharing this space with me today. I always look forward to sitting with you all, feeling into your energies. I hope you all are doing well. Ooh, this week you could be really focusing on nourishing your creativity. I am open to receiving my creativity and magic. Yeah. You know, setting sights, right, on those new goals, those new aspirations. It's at the bottom of the deck. Releasing judgment. I'm open to seeing I'm open to seeing the infinite beauty within and around me. Wow, look at that. She's setting something free. You could be nourishing your creativity, releasing judgment, even around being a creative individual. You're creating magic this week because you're seeing so much beauty around you. I like that. So do that, okay, Aries? Really focus on nourishing your creativity and releasing any judgment. Honing in on all the good around you right now. Let's look at your relationships sector. What are you learning about your relationships? Could be one particular relationship or all your relationships in general. However you want to look at it. Wow. Ooh, sensuality. The frequency of sensuality reminds us that as spirits in human bodies, we are sensual beings, experiencing joy and pleasure from the physical world through our senses. Ooh, that's a really, you know what? You are in a really cool, I hope you take this advice. This week is really about the subtleties and the depths of your own energies and almost that love you can give to the things in your life that make you feel alive. I mean, if you're, really experiencing the pleasure of food, the pleasure of sound, the pleasure of looking at something beautiful out in the world. I mean, this is taking so much pleasure and richness from your senses in the world around you. We're not talking about sex here. This is deeper than that. This is about seeing the world from your senses. Okay? Wow. As you release judgment and you open up, it's like you're starting to recognize, maybe you've been in tunnel vision, and this week it's about, wow, there's just so much beauty around me all the time, Jenna, and and it's opening up this beautiful inspiration and this beautiful creativity as a result. Wow, you're in a really magical energy this week. Let's see what the tarot has to say. I love this. A lot of you are artists and you're feeling inspired, or you're just feeling really inspired by the people around you. I don't know what because this is about your relationship. It's your relationship to self and it's your relationship to others. You could have just a lot of people in your life that are feeling inspired too. And just in that mere interaction, it's as though, when you go to the grocery store and you meet someone who's just very kind and you have this beautiful exchange. I feel like you're going to have all these really profound, magical experiences with people this week that you may never have met before, but they're going to be bringing these little seeds of just being present and being present to the beauty of life. I'm getting that strongly. Be present to the beauty of life this week, Aries. Oh my, I can't take all those, but the Knight of Cups was at the top. So, I don't know. Love might be in the air for you all, Aries. What's going on? What's the general energy for the week ahead for you all? What is the primary energy you're going to be feeling this week? Ooh, thank you, Spirit. I got so excited reading for you. We got to thank Spirit. Thank you, Spirit, for presiding over this reading for Aries today. Okay. Ooh, okay. Ooh, this is what I mean. The Eight of Wands is a beautiful energy because it's like getting all the downloads and the answers and the signs and the synchronicities as you open up your senses and let all these beautiful magical experiences. It's like a magical shift is happening within you. And then you're going to start seeing that in your outer reality, because the Eight of Wands is an external energy coming towards you. And oh, this feels good to me. This feels really good. You could be communicating with someone too, and it's really opening you up in the way you're exchanging information. Opportunity, Eight of Cups. You're definitely releasing some emotions, I do believe, that have come up in your past. Walking away from an emotional situation or experience or exchange, okay? Your challenge, Two of Pentacles. You could be juggling two perspectives, trying to hone in on how you really feel, Aries. Knight of Swords, summoning that inner warrior. We'll see why. Interesting. Seems like a very auspicious week for you all. You all are always swimming in these auspicious energies. Like whenever I go to Aries, it's like, y'all don't mess around. You swim in very wide circles of, I don't know. I just really, really love y'all's energy. What can I say? I really do. I really, really do. It's been helping me a lot. I don't know. Whenever I do your readings, it's been very, it's kind of like lit me up too, you know, in my life. So thank you for that. All right. Why is the Eight of Wands here? What is all this? What is all this energy? There's so much energy coming towards you. Two of Wands, Seven of Cups. You're really looking at the long-term vision here, trying to decide what you want to invest in. Seven of Cups is making that critical decision of, what am I going to really invest in? Where am I going to put all my focus? Could be on multiple things this week or one main thing. Let's see. What are these answers are incoming? Or this communication? Yeah. Four Swords. The Five of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands. So you are definitely going through a healing phase. And as you've gone through this healing phase, you're determined to get through it. And I think as you've done this, you've gotten a lot of signs and synchronicities and support from Spirit to keep going. It's like I feel like you're coming out of a phase where you had to deal with some sort of lack. All right. Learning from whatever you felt lack in your life. Like, I don't have love in my life, or I don't have the right job in my life, or I don't have enough money. Whatever was the lack for you, you've been working on healing that perception of it even being lack. All right. You've been determined to heal this part of you, right? And you're at that I feel like you're at that final phase of integration, of shifting your perspective. Like I said, you're going through this profound shift. A lot of you are in different timelines in this. Some of you are wrapping this up where you're like, I'm willing to trust myself enough to trust in the unfoldment of my life, in its magic and its wonder, in its infinite beauty. And I'm letting that in. And maybe in the past, I'm so sorry, I have itchy nose. There's a lot of spirits that are jumping around today. I've been feeling today, especially with Aries. There's a lot of spiritual activity that I feel. And all I know is that you've been determined to work through an aspect of self where you're no longer going to feel like a victim because you felt some sort of lack in that part of your life. You're done with that. You've learned so much about yourself from that. It's like you gained all of the wisdom and all the answers you needed to learn from that part of yourself. It's been healed. I really get that. They said it's been healed. You were determined to work through this issue in your life or this pattern in your life, and you did it. You did it. You did it, Aries. Spirit is applauding you. I just got this loud applause and these goosebumps. They're applauding you. I think, Aries, that you've figured out how to turn that knob, right? Go, I'm not going to let this defeat me. I'm going to learn from it. I'm going to grow from it. I'm going to shift because I am powerful, right? Yeah, wow, your opportunity. Ten of Swords. The Empress. The Knight of Swords. You were moving through an ending. I don't know how long ago this ended, what ended, but Ten of Swords is that point in time where we said, okay, we really look at a situation. And what's beautiful as you're walking away from a painful ending or a painful situation, your opportunity this week, with that warrior, it's like whatever ended in your life in the last couple weeks or months, it allowed you to see yourself and how strong you are and how abundant you are without this person or thing in your life. And they may have really cut you deep emotionally and said things to you that hurt you badly, but almost like whatever your recent tango is with somebody, you realized that their words didn't hurt you in the way it's hurt you by someone saying similar things to you in your past, because you know who you are more now. And it's almost as though no matter what someone says about you, it doesn't hit you the same way, because you're realizing it's about them and their perception. You're so courageous and in tune with you that no matter how much someone tries to hurt you, you're like, you're taking that and you're not letting it wound you anymore, Aries. You're moving forward, giving yourself so much compassion and love and nurturing. God, it's almost like someone's been like really attacking you, and it only made you stronger. Their attempts to undermine you or demean you or affect you, maybe at one time it did, but not anymore. You're like, I know exactly who I am. Yeah, you've got a lot of changes going on right now, Aries. Hold on to that wheel, honey. Hold on to that wheel. God, you've grown so much from pain. And you're moving forward and you're releasing what needs to be released. This challenge, though, you're going back and forth in your mind about something. You're juggling something. What is this that you're juggling? This challenge. Ooh, the Ace of Wands, the Nine of Wands, and the Ace of Swords. You got that clarity. You got that drive. I think you're trying to decide whether you need to walk away from someone for good. You got the 2 tens here. Whenever I see the 2 tens and the healing energy and the woundedness and the it's like no matter how hard you try to communicate and heal a situation, you're like, you're realizing you need to nurture yourself. And however this person has been showing up in your life, there's this aspect where you're like, wow, they were really judgmental of me. And at one time, maybe you wanted to turn that back on them, but you're like, you're taking such a beautifully higher road here. And you're just like, well, you know what? That's their shit, not mine. I can release judgment. I'm nourishing and diving deep into my own magic. I know who I am. I'm moving forward. I'm a warrior. I will survive this. I will move on from this. I will release this. And I'm not going to take any limiting beliefs about what they said about me with me, because I know who I am. And I am ready. Your challenge is you're going to have a brand new beginning, and you are tired, right? I feel like someone has taken a lot out of you, Aries. And your challenge right now is to really hold off on anything new. You got 2 aces here, implying you do have a lot of protection around you, around a positive new beginning in your life. But now it's a matter of, I do believe a lot of you are severing ties with something in your life that has served its purpose in your growth. And this week in particular, you know it, you feel it, you're tired, you want a new beginning, you see the truth, okay? So whatever juggling you're doing around, should I walk away, should I stay, I do believe that that's not going to be that strong. It's just, I think you're doing it more from an evaluatory perspective, not to like go this way or that way. It's more, I'm learning from all of these wounds. The wands is every time you've had to put a staff in the ground and get back up again. So you've gotten up and down and up and down in this situation. I mean, it has gotten beyond hard. Whatever you've been dealing with, it is beyond hard. You are ready to start over, Aries, on your own. And you may be a little bit worried about what that looks like, but you know what to do. You know what to do. You do. You have a vision, Aries, for your future self. And I do believe you're removing anyone in the way or anything in the way that's going to get in the way of that. This week. What's this Knight of Swords? I'm telling you, this Knight of Swords is not messing around. This is that courageous aspect of you. that knows how to summon your fire, your courage, and your will, right? To say no more. Two of Swords, Seven of Cups, the Star. Yeah. What you don't see coming is that you are really... There's been a lot of illusion around the connection in your life. A lot of illusion. Because at one time you were like, this person was my wish come true, my dream come true. And I have fought for it and fought for it and fought for it to no avail. It's like sometimes our beliefs get us in the end. We believe so strongly in a connection, in a person, in a situation, when it's there to teach us something and learn from it, but not hold on to it. Because by holding on to it, all it leads to is an illusion and a block and confusion around what your true wish fulfillment is. Your wish fulfillment is on the other side of this fight, Aries. I do believe. I just saw 555. You're going through a tremendous shift because something in your life is falling away, and you need to release the emotions around it around this week, and you need to recognize that there's something so powerful. You're gonna hit this like eureka moment this week once you really stop juggling this in your life and you realize, I have the sword of clarity and truth, that I am no longer going to allow this person to wound me because I know who I am. You're summoning so much courage this week to really look at a situation, not let your blindfold stay, right? You're taking that off and you're recognizing, wow, have I been an illusion this whole time around what I believe is my wish come true? Your wish come true is not about the burden, right, of this person's words and the hurt of this person's actions. You are healing from somebody in your life that you have had a long, drawn-out history with. It could be anybody, a family member, coworker, a lover, but you have been determined, right, you've tried so hard because you believed, right? It's like, but I believed that this was the person, right? Or this situation. I believed. You had so many beliefs. But when we do that, we can sometimes not really allow something to be what it's supposed to be, right? Or like if you were rigid on, no, this is my wish fulfillment, despite everything it was generating, you're like still holding on to this. I think now this week you're realizing, nope. I've been blocked. Maybe I didn't see something. Right? It's that whole like moment when you're like, wait a minute. I need to walk away. I need to move on. I need to nurture myself. I need to open up into a brand new beginning where I can really come back alive again, because this is taking too much out of me. This person, place, or thing is taking so much out of you, Aries. But it's almost as though in this ending, you're going to have this huge opening that is so profound because you're cutting out something that is holding you back from really experiencing yourself fully in your magnificence. Let's get some advice. I gotta say, there's a lot of endings going on in the world right now, especially around relationships or challenges. And Aries, I do believe that what's beautiful about this reading is that you're taking such an honorable perspective stance. I'm very touched by how you're dealing with this. There's so much wisdom coming through the cards. You've become wise as a result of this energy. Yeah, Magician, the Six of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords. Talk about wisdom. You know now, I think, you want to manifest something that what you're generous to will help you grow and expand. You know, the Magician is really that beautiful energy of being a creator in this world through your own wisdom of knowing who you are and what you have to give. I do believe that someone's been taking advantage of you, Aries. And for a little while, I think it was your belief about this person. that kept you in it, despite the way they were treating you, the words they were saying, and the things that they were doing. And now you're at that point where you're like, this was a little bit of an illusion, but it served its purpose. I can't let my beliefs allow me to not do what I know is best for me. When you know all the things that you've endured with this person has caused a great challenge within you to stand up for yourself, but to do it in such a gorgeous way that now it's almost as though in the leaving of it, you have truly risen in your own power, in your own wisdom, and in your own peace. It's crazy. You're really coming from the most gorgeous, balanced place in the midst of a very ugly ending situation experience. Like, there's a lot of someone brought a lot of darkness and a lot of their own ego. And it's just made you, it's made you brighter and brighter and brighter and brighter. And it's just amazing to me that you could have this much friction, this much push from someone's shadowy elements and rise. You have risen above a very difficult person, place, or thing in your life, and you have gained your power back, and you are moving forward with the sword of truth in a brand new, divinely inspired you. This is about you and your relationship with yourself, Aries. And I am so proud of you because dive deep into your own healing and don't let anybody tell you who you are, because you know who you are. Okay? That's my message. Sending love.